I wanted to make this video to show people that this is about a year-old aquarium. It was a 50 or 60 gallon aquarium, maybe a 50. It was one of those aquariums where I was trying to save money. It's an SCA aquarium, and the thing about this aquarium that you're looking at here, it used a very easy light system, one that basically I bought the LED bulbs from hardware store. It used laterite, first layer laterite. A lot of people now have replaced laterite when they can't find it with something like a fluval red, something that has a lot of iron in it. It used the Lee's under gravel filter here, which will raise it about a ½ inch or so off the bottom of the aquarium, raise everything off the bottom. I used 2 boxes of this, which would be 4 plates altogether for this particular aquarium, and it fit just like a glove. And I used Floramax. Carbs, I think I bought the Floramax at like a PetSmart or Petco. Okay, it's an off-the-shelf item. That's it. That's all I use. No kitty litter, no nothing. In the sump, I put some BCB baskets. But for the Plenum, I made it that simple. 2 elements, an iron source, and of course your substrate. The lighting, look at this. This is a reptile light. And what I did is in the center there, between the 2 bulbs, I added a 3rd bulb. This was all off-the-shelf hardware store light bulbs. I found, I think if I remember, they were 150 watt LED bulbs I bought off the shelf. I think they were bright white. And I took the white cap that was on the light bulb off. And they were very bright once you take that cap off. So they put out about 2,000 lux for each light. And here is the aquarium. It had some baby tears. It had Monte Carlo baby tears in it at the very bottom. It did use CO2. And some of my older videos that they're still watched today. But the biggest complaint I have with this aquarium that you're looking at is, oh, it's overcrowded. And I think I did a video on, are tanks really overcrowded, or, you know, and most people agree that no, it depends on really if the fish are comfortable or not in your filtration system. And here it is. Here's the 4 plates from the Lee. As you see, I cut it out to go around the wear of the SCA aquarium. And there's the lighting system, real elaborate, right? Ooh, that almost cost me less than $100. And here it is with the substrate all together. Nothing here that I didn't use any clay or anything in here. Like I said, in the sump is where I put the BCB baskets that use the clay. Otherwise, you don't really need a plenum, and you don't really need to use clay of any sort. Not with the plenum. Remember, this is a slow-moving plenum, so you don't really need a clay source. Basically, an iron source, put some in. That would be, you know, whatever you're using for your iron source. And put your substrate of your choice. And of course, here's the aquarium after about a year. And what you don't see is a bunch of algae. A lot of simple plants in here. Nothing elaborate, that I would say, right? We're not looking at anything that's out of reach that all of us can't have. But what you don't see is a bunch of algae all over the wood, or the anubias there. Look at the anubias, the java fern there, growing very good. And this is just all with, what can I say? Very simple, easy lighting from a hardware store. And I showed in my video how to modify it for the discus and the angels. And you would not believe how many people on this older video that shows this complain that you have way too many fish in this tank. You know, the fish are comfortable. And if it was, let's say if this is a 50 gallon you're allowed to have 1 discus per 10 gallons. So that'd be 30 gallons. And then the other 20 gallons, let's say, would be for your angels, which wouldn't do much. But here it is, an older video. Do you see all kinds of algae growing all over everything? You see it growing all over the plants. You know, and this, nothing special. So I wanted to show you this because this is back in the archives of all my videos, that for those of you who are starting out, you don't have to start out with anything expensive. You don't have to have, if you can't find kitty litter or oil dry or safety zorb, for a plenum you don't need it. Okay, you can use whatever you want. The idea here is to move fluid slowly through the plenum. And look, here it is. Healthy discus angelfish. I mean, come on. It doesn't get any easier than this. So here's your finished byproduct. Now, who wouldn't want a tank like this? And this is just off-the-shelf LED lighting at any hardware store. I think, if I remember, this is a 24 by 24 by 24 aquarium, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% positive, but I think that's what it was. 24 deep, 24 wide, and 24 or 22 high. It was almost a perfect cube. SCA aquarium. Didn't pay a lot for it, but look at this. Who wouldn't want it? And this is just off of store-bought LEDs. So I thought I'd make this video to kind of encourage people, don't be scared to make a plenum. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It can be a very simple setup. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, this is Dr. Novak. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll try to get more educational videos out for you.